One of the best-known Dallas legends is the Lady of White Rock Lake, a ghostly figure who is said to haunt the thousand-acre urban park. Everyone, it seems, has heard one or more versions of the story, but is there any truth to them? A woman named Anne Clark wrote what may be the earliest published account of the legend. One hot July night, a young city couple, having driven out and parked on the shore of White Rock Lake, switched on the headlights of the car and saw a white figure approaching. As the figure came straight toward the driver's window, they saw it was a young girl dressed in a sheer white dress that was dripping wet. She told the couple that she was in a boat that overturned and that she needed to get home. She climbed into the rumble seat and gave them an address in Oak Cliff on the opposite side of Dallas. The young couple felt an uneasiness concerning their strange passenger, and as they neared the destination, they turned to the girl to ask directions. The rumble seat was empty, but still wet. The couple went to the address the girl had given and were met at the door by a man whose face showed lines of worry. When he had heard the couple's story, the man told them that they were the third couple to come to him with this story. Then he revealed to them that 3 weeks earlier his daughter drowned while sailing on the lake. In 1953, Dallas author Frank X. Tolbert offered a similar account. One night about 10 years ago, a beautiful blonde girl ghost appeared on a road near Dallas White Rock Lake. Mr. and Mrs. Guy Malloy, directors for display for the world-famous specialty store Neiman Marcus, saw the girl. She walked up from the beach. As she stood there in the headlights of the slow-moving Malloy car, they noticed that her dress was wet and they suspected that she had fallen into the lake. The Malloys offered her a ride. The girl climbed into the back seat and gave them an address on Gaston Avenue in the nearby Lakewood section of Dallas. When they arrived at the house, they turned to the back seat. The girl was gone, and there was a damp spot on the seat. When the Malloys knocked on the door, a middle-aged man answered. He told them he had a daughter with long blonde hair, and that she had drowned about 2 years earlier when falling off a pier at White Rock Lake. Another contemporary Dallas author reports that the Lady of the Lake has been seen in a flowing negligee and that she is believed to be the ghost of a despondent young woman who committed suicide by drowning herself in the reservoir. In fact, there have been many accidental deaths and suicides at White Rock Lake. Dozens of drownings at the lake are reported in Dallas Morning News historical archives. Some of the bodies were never recovered. The Dallas Times-Herald reported the drowning suicide of a distraught young lady named Louise Ford on Friday, July 5, 1935. On November 24, 1942, another troubled woman, 35-year-old Rose Stone, took her life by drowning herself in the lake. So, is Louise Davis or Rose Stone the Lady of the Lake? Is it the spirit of one of these unfortunate women that people have seen over the years rising from the lake? Or is the alleged ghost the troubled soul of another young girl who fell off a pier and drowned? A girl who lived with her parents on Gaston Avenue. Maybe some night you'll get up the nerve to take a drive around White Rock Lake, and you'll meet the Lady of the Lake, and you can ask her yourself.